Right then guys, how's it going and welcome back to a new video. So I am slightly late to the party on this one. The Premier League fixtures were released this morning. I'm sure all of you guys have seen them already. Obviously we were looking out for who we're playing first. Is it another tough start to the season? Who we're playing at the end of the season? And all of the general stuff like that. So I'm going to have another look through them now, basically just discuss what I think's going on. Obviously I want you guys to let me know down below what you think as well. Obviously at this moment in time we now know the fixture list, but we still aren't 100% sure on who our owner is going to be come the start of the season, or who the manager is going to be at the start of the season. So there's a lot more precious things to try and get sorted first, but you know, it is exciting to see what's going to be going on next season. So I will put up the fixture list here for you guys. First game of the season, well, they've mixed it up a little bit. We're not playing Spurs first game of the season this year. We are playing another London club first game of the season. We are playing Arsenal at home, and we aren't on the standard 3 o'clock kickoff. We are on the Sunday at 2 o'clock. So again, continuing the season into the new season like we ended last season, we're on the telly again, which is obviously good for any of the fans who can't make it down to the game. But yeah, I said in my last video I was hoping for someone outside of the top 6, not a promoted side, because they're going to be on a buzz as well. Someone mid-table, someone around where we ended. I didn't get that wish because we're playing Arsenal first at home. And then second game of the season, we go to Norwich. So I got a top 6 and a promoted side in the first 2 games, and it's a long way down to Norwich, and they're going to be buzzing for it. Although saying that, they have got a very tough start of the season as well. Norwich are playing Liverpool in the first game of the Premier League season, because they're playing on the Friday night, which I do quite like actually. It fits in an extra day of football for the league starting up, which is quite exciting. But promoted Norwich playing against Champions League winners Liverpool, yeah, that's not going to be a good one for them. What I will say for the first game of the season at home to Arsenal, A, I'm glad I'm at home, and B, you never know. If Arsenal aren't completely 100% ready for the start of the season, maybe we can catch them off guard. Obviously, we've no idea how ready we are going to be for the start of the season either. But you know, it could potentially work out in our favour. But and again, we had a really tough start of the season last year. No, everyone was hoping we may have a slightly better run into the start of the season this year, and I would say we do, but it's not that much easier. We've got Arsenal first, Norwich away, then we've got Spurs away down at the new stadium, so that would, I mean, they're Champions League finalists as well, so that is not going to be easy. Then it goes Watford at home. You know, that'll be a tough one as well. Hopefully we can maybe do something there. And then after that, it goes Liverpool away. So again, that is another tough game. After that, it goes Brighton, Leicester. Brighton are at home. You'd hope we would get something there. Then Leicester away, and then Man U and Chelsea, which brings us through to around mid-October. So I think that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 first 9 games of the season. We play against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the top 6 there. So that is, it's better than last season, but it's still a tricky start. After the first 9 games, which as I said, I do think is a tricky start, we'll move into the end of October, November time, where we play Wolves, West Ham, Bournemouth, Aston Villa. You've got to be looking at picking up some points then. We do play Man City after that, which is obviously going to be a tough one. It's at home though. We know what we did last season at home against Man City. And then after that it goes Sheffield United, Southampton at home, Burnley, Crystal Palace at home, and then Man U away on Boxing Day before playing Everton on the 28th of December. So yes, there's a Man City in there on the 30th of November, but other than that, West Ham, Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Sheffield United, Southampton, Burnley, Crystal Palace. So we do have a tough start to the season, but that kind of end of October through to end of December, other than Man City and Man U, hoping to get some points there. You know, we actually play, well, two of the promoted sides in that period, and then again a few teams who were kind of around us last year. So we do play Man U on the Boxing Day, then Everton on the 28th, then Leicester on New Year's Day, then it goes Wolves, Chelsea, Everton again. So we pretty much play them in the space of about 4 weeks. So that's, well, obviously depending on how we're doing the home game. Hopefully we can do all right in the away game. Then it goes Norwich, and then it goes Arsenal. So again, you've got a bit of a tough patch around there. Chelsea, Man U, Arsenal are the names that stick out. And then after that again, then it goes from the end of February, Crystal Palace, Burnley, Southampton, Sheffield United, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, West Ham, through till around the start of April. And then the final 5 games are not for nice reading. Man City, Watford, Spurs, Brighton away, and then Liverpool at home. So if I could describe it in the best way possible, we've got a tough start with a tough Christmas and then a tough end. So we've got a beginning, middle and end of the season are all tough fixtures with the 2 spots in between the 3. Where we're kind of playing teams around where we ended last season. I read earlier today that Sean Longstaff had actually said that it is a tough start of the season, and it is. You know, first 9 games, what was it, 5 of the top 6 were playing in that period is a tough start, but then compared to last season, the start we had then, I think you would say it is an improvement. I mean, one other thing that I guess is worth mentioning, if you'd want to talk about, well, there's no derbies to look out for, is there? Because of where Sunderland and I suppose Middlesbrough are. Our closest derby, I guess, last year, it's not a derby, but it was Huddersfield was the closest team. Obviously, they've been relegated, so the closest team now is Sheffield United, I believe. And obviously they've put that on a Tuesday night. So the closest away game we have is on a blooming Tuesday, which is quite annoying. And yeah, as I say, I'm happy to see that the home fixtures for the first and last game of the season. We do have a tough start, but there are pockets of periods within that calendar where we'll really hope to pick up some points. And again, let's hope we are further away from the relegation zone than we were the previous season when it gets down to mid-April, because we have a very tough end of the season as well. But again, the bigger thing is we need, the more important things are, we need a manager and hopefully a new owner before then. But as I've said, I'm excited. It was great to see it. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the fixture list. Arsenal at home, first game of the season on the telly. Let's hope we're all sorted by then. Let's hope we've got a new striker by then, and hopefully a few new players. But who knows? Let me know what you think of that down below. I hope you're all having a good one. It's Friday tomorrow, then the weekend, so I hope you all enjoy it. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.